Hi Virgo, it's your honest homegirl Keisha Neek, and this is your intuitive timeless reading. So when you see this reading is for you. Take what resonates, what doesn't. Leave for another healing homie. With that said, let's get into your intuitive message, okay? So Virgo, I'm seeing here, come the new moon, you may be enlightened about a situation, or you may come up with a bright idea. Some of you may feel left out in the cold, and you may want to, reconnect with friends, reconnect with a lover, reconnect with people that make you happy, that bring joy into your life. I was hitting somebody's petty right now, okay? Because I just heard you want to hang out with people that kiss your ass, okay? All right. So I don't know if somebody else's ancestors that's a Virgo is trying to come through to just let you know that you deal with people that kiss your behind, Virgo. But I do see these people making you very, very happy. They make you feel emotionally fulfilled. So that's probably why you're around these people. These people are the type of people that, you can, I guess, love, or you think you love, or you think they love you. Don't go running towards people that give you fake love either, Virgo. Or don't be running towards people, celebrating with people that you give fake love to, because at the end of the day, somebody does feel left out in the cold. And that it could be you feeling left out in the cold, so you're going to sit there and go out and hang out with people so that you can fill a void because you may be lonely at this time. Also, Virgo, there are some people that are willing to help you. Think of who that might be and initiate contact with them as well. Be mindful of overly drinking, okay? Some of you could be hanging out with a male friend and a female friend come the full moon, or around the third week in August, or the 10th of August, okay, for some of you guys. I do see a lot of you guys probably getting some type of inspiration around the full moon, which kind of goes hand in hand with one another, because usually around the full moon is when you would put out work, whatever work you've been working on from the last full moon, you would be putting it out this full moon. But for some of you guys, it may be until the full moon is when you get the idea, you get the inspiration, you get the motivation to do something, okay? Some of you may even want to throw a party, okay? If some of you guys have a birthday in August, because I believe Virgo season starts in August, so maybe, you guys are planning something in the month of August for those that are August Virgos, or somebody, or the people that may be throwing you a party for your birthday, if your birthday is in the month of August, okay? I'm not too sure if it's the third week of August that starts Virgo season. It may be. Don't quote me on it. Or whenever the full moon is, it'll be Virgo season. I don't know. Don't quote me on it. But I feel like you will get your mojo back. You know how every sign, they get in their feelings, they're feeling themselves when it's their season. So if you've been feeling left out in the cold, Virgo, that's no longer happening anymore, because you're going to be in your season, okay? Now, if you're new to my channel, welcome, new healing homies. If you like my videos and they resonate with you, please like, subscribe, and share. That helps my channel grow, and I really appreciate you guys. Also, I'm open for readings at this time, so please look in the description box below and follow those instructions if you're looking to get a reading from me. And also, if you guys like zodiac horoscopes and you like rude awakenings and live readings from me for each zodiac sign, you can check me out on Instagram at The Honest Homegirl. But with that being said, let's get into the divine feminine energy, then the divine masculine energy aspect of your natal, I was about to say natal chart. Some of you guys need to get a natal chart reading so you can understand yourselves. But if you're new to my channel, I do intuitive messages first, then I get into the divine feminine, then the divine masculine energy of your natal. Oh, why do I keep saying natal? Of your zodiac sign. And then After that, I do random messages that include messages from your person. So I said natal sign, whatever. You guys need to get a natal chart reading done for some of you guys, okay? So let that be confirmation. If you were thinking about it, go ahead and get it done. All right, get the natal chart reading done. But let's see what's going on with your divine feminine energy. Okay, so for some of you guys, you have an ancestor that's a female that has crossed over, whether this is a mother, this is a sister, this is a grandmother, a great-grandmother, even a female, divine female, feminine spirit guide, okay? You may be thinking about them at this time, okay? They could have been a Virgo, and you could be celebrating this person at this time. You could be in your feelings and, you know, feeling a little emotional about someone that has passed. They may have passed in Virgo season, or they have a birthday in Virgo season, okay? And you've been heavily thinking about them. Yeah, this is someone that you've loved or you still love, even though they've crossed over. I see them watching you cry, and it's like they don't want you to get down and out. They don't want you going towards vices or anything like that because you may be feeling sad. Don't overdrink, don't overspend, don't overeat, don't oversmoke, don't overindulge in things because they want you to embrace how you feel, but they really want you to let go of the sadness. They want you to really start crying tears of joy of the fact that they are no longer suffering, that they are no longer hurting anymore, that they're in a better place. They're not here in hell with the rest of us, okay? They've escaped the matrix, all right? And they really want you to... Also, they don't want you crying to the point that you're sick. Some of you may be crying to the point where you won't eat, you won't sleep. You have a headache type of energy. So definitely be mindful of that, okay? This person could also have Capricorn in their chart. For some of you guys, you actually have grown emotionally from their passing. For some of you, okay? You've grown emotionally. You've evolved. You celebrate them now. That's where I was talking about, that celebration. A lot of you celebrate them now because all of you are on a different level of your journeys. Because some of you guys, they want to forewarn you not to indulge. Some of you are at the point where you've stopped indulging, but you still kind of think about doing it, but you don't. And then others of you evolve to the point where you actually go out, you party, you drink, but you're drinking to have fun type of energy. It's a higher vibration when you're drinking. You're out, you know, baking a cake, making their favorite meals. Like, you're celebrating their life versus you dwelling on you losing them, okay? Yeah, see, that's a good idea for some of you. Your ancestors is like, that's a good idea for you to celebrate my life. Don't cry about it. Celebrate it. Like what I do every time it's my mom's birthday, I travel to her burial site. This year I planted, you know, some flowers that, you know, come up every year around the time of her birthday. So every year around her birthday, those plants will come up again. And I also, you know, I'll go out, I'll go party. My mom loved to dance. So that's what I do that entire week. If I don't do any dancing that entire week of my mom's birthday, I'm dancing. I promise you that, okay? You may sit there and express how you feel to a fire sign male, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Or you may be really focused on making this birthday party happen. Like, I feel like some of you want to get a lot of people together, like a lot of your mom or your grandma's friends, and have like a big dinner. For some of you, you could be just emotional about a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius at this time. There's a lot of challenges, a lot of conflict, a lot of fighting, a lot of one-upping each other. There's a lot of toxic energy between the two of you. Or I will just say low vibrational energy, a lot of conflict, a lot of bickering. Or this is not a male, but a alpha female. You know, this is an alpha female that she gets things done. She's a natural born leader. She may even deal with finances in some way, shape, or form, but I do see some type of disagreement or some challenges with how you feel about this person or what's going on with you with this person here. For some of you guys too, yeah, see, you're heavily thinking about the person that has passed away, that's a female in your life, okay? You may have even been visited by an ancestor of yours, okay? You may have had a dream about them. You may have been thinking about them, and then all of a sudden you had a dream about them, or you had a vision about them, or you actually seen this person's spirit. For others of you, I feel because you're more passionate about your stability and security, you're no longer, and it's like stability and security within yourself. It's like you loving yourself so much that you're going to stop drinking. You're going to stop having unsafe sex. You're going to stop buying a lot of stuff that you don't need. You're going to start healing from you know, your shadow selves. Some of you haven't really gotten to that point yet of healing your shadow self. And you haven't gotten to the point where you stop being a manipulator and lying to yourself about a lot of things and falling for temptation. Because some of you actually, you like that. That's the only thing that's constant and stable in your life. Like, it's sad to say that, but yeah, with this in the reverse, a lot of you, you're for playing in the devil's playground. It excites you. Maybe you don't have enough excitement in your life, and you like doing that because that's the only excitement that you get. Okay, I do feel too, for a lot of you, you may think that this fire sign person is manipulating you in some way, shape, or form. You may think that you have like some type of, it's like you have tunnel vision on something, and your tunnel vision is on something that's very low vibrational right now, whatever that is. Because with the devil card upright, it would more so mean, you know, healthy or unhealthy sexuality. It can mean addictions. You may think that this fire sign thinks you have addictions or something with your health. Like, I don't know, maybe you have an idea that this fire sign knows about your bad habits or knows about the things that you're doing. I don't know. And if you're dealing with a Capricorn that you're fixated on, this is not the person to be dealing with. Because, like I said, there's some energy that ain't right. Some of your ancestors want you to really focus on working on you. Okay, whatever keeps you stable, whatever personal growth that you need to deal with, is like they want you to be fixated on that. So if you need to be focusing on your health, they want you to focus on your health. If you need to be focusing on your finances, you need to focus on your finances. If you need to focus on loving yourself more, they want you to focus on that. Like, whatever it is that you need to focus on, they want you to focus on that. For some of you, you're thinking about the changes that can come when it comes to your stability and security. You're heavily thinking about that. You're thinking about the pros and the cons of your stability and security at this time. Okay, you may be having disagreements and fights and arguments and one-upping each other when it comes to your stability and your security, but at the end of the day, the underlying energy is low vibrational, okay? you may be looking at something from a negative standpoint, or you may need to change your perspective on things, or they may need to. Either way, that type of energy needs to be cleared out. You need to come from a place of love and trust with things, Virgo. Because I do see that you're in your feelings a lot right now. So let's look at your divine masculine energy, Virgo. Some of you may need to go dancing and shake that energy off of you. Some of you need to take a leap of faith with something, okay? You're being motivated to do something different. Some of you need to just have a new beginning with someone or with yourself, okay? For others of you, you need to awaken to what is going on with you, with other people. Have hope, have some faith, okay? Yeah, have some hope and faith that you could heal from something from your past. You may be taking a chance with doing some type of Reiki healing or becoming a Reiki healer. Okay, so this is in the reverse. So this is you going to take a leap of faith to heal from the past and isolating yourself from everything and everyone. I feel like you are going to take a break from social media. You're going to take a break from talking to people. You're going to take a break to, you know, I would hope that some of you are going through a dark night of the soul. And like I've told people plenty of times before, like on my podcast, because I have my podcast on Anchor and Spotify, I talk more about my personal journey and the things that I've had to heal from so far. Check that out if you'd like. I hope it helps you. I do have a podcast on Homegirl Radio about Dark Night of the Soul. So a lot of you guys may be going through that. And I remember when I went through a dark night of the soul where I was going through a lot of changes. People don't realize the dark night of the soul is you literally looking at your shadow self, everything that you don't like about yourself, and you will go into isolation. That dark night of the soul will have you not wanting to talk to nobody, not wanting to be bothered, because the thing is, either it's going to make you or break you. Either you're going to become worse than what you already have been because you're seeing the worst in yourself versus you doing what you need to do, which is healing from it and fixing it. But because this Reiki card came out of healing from the past, this is you doing the work. You're actually taking a leap of faith and you're going to do the hard part, okay, when it comes to your healing. And then we have mental and emotional healing at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, you're going to have an awakening, okay? You're definitely going to have a realization. And yeah, it's going to cause difficulties in your life. You're even with you taking this leap of faith, you know that you're going to be facing things that are going to challenge you. Okay, you know, you may not even realize what you're getting yourself into, okay, and how deep this healing process goes, because when I say things resurface, things resurface. You could be sitting here healing from a mother figure, okay, or a female that is a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo, and if they're not those signs, this is someone that, you know, was a single mom. You may had to watch your mom struggle. For some of you, this is, you know, someone that was really generous to you in your life, someone that was really there for you, someone that was like a stay-at-home mom type of energy. And it's been hard for you because you haven't had her around in a very long time. Yeah, and it caused a lot of changes. For some of, I don't know why I just heard suicide. Maybe someone that you knew close to you that was a female that fit those characteristic traits had a lot of challenges going on and they committed suicide because it was like something that just happened really quickly, or your mom or this female ancestor, they passed away like really quickly, like you didn't think that it would happen. Like there were a lot of complications with them and they may have hid that from you guys. because they were the type of person that was very independent. They didn't want nobody worrying on them. This person was definitely a beautiful person inside and out. I feel like whatever challenges are coming up between you and this fire sign person, I feel like you're going to sit there and look towards the positive side versus the negative side, because I feel like with you being optimistic about the sudden changes that are going to occur between you and this fire sign, like you may change your mind, okay, about certain things. Even though you want what you want when you want it. I do feel too, for a lot of you guys, as you decide to heal from your past, you're going to build more stability and security within yourself when it comes to yourself spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, sexually, financially. You are going to work on yourself because you want to bring in more abundance in your life. You know that the key to attracting is you being on a higher frequency. You know you get what you want when I'm hearing act right. For others of you, this is definitely you having more power within yourself to get things done, to be more self-sufficient as well, okay? I do feel that as you heal, you will gain more personal power within you, okay? For some of you Virgos who are not yourselves right now, because there's been a lot of drastic changes, you just want to have some fun. You really just need to have some fun. You want to connect with a soulmate, possibly someone that's a Gemini or have Gemini in their placement, or you just want to talk. I feel like a lot of you, you really need to have some fun. Okay, some of you may have went from being the party girl to not being the party girl, or from not being the party girl, from being the party girl to not being the party girl, or not being the party girl and being the party girl. Like some of you are like switching roles. So if you ain't been outside, you going outside. And if you have been outside, you don't want to go outside. Okay. I do feel too, for some of you guys, you're going to learn to allow love in. But I feel like you may want to exclude yourself from everything first to realize, like you may have to exclude yourself to realize that you have to change and learn to be a little bit more lighthearted, not so stuck up and not so uptight. Like, and you'll see the drastic change when people want to be around you when you're not an a-hole, you know? I do feel too that there's someone that feels that, you know, you going out and having fun would change your mood, okay? It will allow you to feel a little bit more emotionally balanced, okay? You may want, like, I feel like this person may make something happen to where you can have some fun. But I do see like a lot of heavy communication happening, whether it's with you and other people or you with yourself and God, okay? But I do see that changes are coming, okay? A lot of drastic changes are coming at this time for you, and that's probably why you may be uptight. You may not like the changes that are occurring, but it is what it is. All nonchalant in front of an audience. Some of y'all is fronting about a love situation, okay? We got fronting coming up. I just did a Virgos reading and that song Frontin' came up again. So y'all Virgos is really out here fronting, okay? For real, for real. Fronting about whatever. Let's get your random messages from your person, what they would like to say to you or what you would like to say to your person. Let's see. We have bad cop. What are you dealing with, Virgo? They cock is dirty. It's bad. They can't get it up, okay? It says, taking time to better myself. So I feel like after you don't experience some bad cock in your life, I would too. I would sit there and definitely take some time out to better myself. Or they could be taking time out to better themselves because of their bad cock. They could be healing from something. Be careful. Be safe out there. It says, what did you do to me? Okay? Somebody thinks that you may have put a love spell on them. You probably did. Who knows? Or they did this to you. I get nervous when I'm around you. You let me hit and I let you down. I want to get down with you. So you may be dealing with somebody that is kind of bipolar because you got don't leave at the bottom of the deck. This person don't know what they want. And they really don't know what they want because they're insecure because they got bad cock. They may need to be with multiple people to feel, to stroke their egos, okay? Leave them people alone, Virgo. Leave them people alone. Don't let them people stress you out. Let's get some homegirl advice. We have stop telling people your problems if they can't give you a solution to them. You may have a lot of people that you be sending there meddling, telling your business to, but they ain't over here helping you at all, okay? Then we have love spells or for self-love. When this card comes up, that clearly tells me that your ass was over there doing love spells on somebody to force somebody to love you. You really got to ask yourself this question. If this person don't want you, why would you want somebody that don't want you? I would want somebody that wants me. You got to ask yourself, do you love yourself enough to sit there and force somebody and change somebody's willpower to love you? Really? Now, it's one thing if you having a spiritual ceremony and a spiritual commitment and the both of you know that this is what's going on. We are going to put a love spell on each other to protect our union, to protect our marriage, to not allow people to mess with us in our love because y'all are in love with each other. That's different. And then I also have to let you know love spells don't work unless the person is actually in love with you. And then springtime is prominent for you guys, and so is the summer. So the summer is here, okay? So be mindful of that. Anybody that got to mess with somebody willpower to love them, I think you need some serious help to go see the lady, and you need to get some self-love within you. You need to do a love spell to love yourself and not these clowns. Why? Because it's time to move on. It's time to let go of the old and worn out so that the new can come in, Virgo, okay? Then you got explore your options behind it at the bottom of the deck. It's time to look at other possibilities. It's a good time to make change, okay? You need to change them partners you're dealing with. You need somebody better. Because homie with the bad cock is not it. I can't believe that came out. Didn't I tell you guys there was going to be a lot of communication going on? So it says, wonder how that other person's feeling? Ask them. Wish they knew how you were feeling? Tell them. You've just been drafted into the communication army where there is a strict do ask, do tell policy. Speak with kindness and gentleness and reach an understanding. If you don't, assumptions will just make asses of everyone, including the person who came up with that. So... and then we have trust at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, you guys got to start trusting the process. Everything is happening for a reason. Everything is happening for you to change, to elevate, to learn, and live. But Virgo, that was your reading. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.